Hello YouTube, Beslin 508 here. Today, turn this down. Today I'm going to do a short review on my new camera. The camera in question is the Fujifilm finepix s2980. It's a low-level bridge camera. It's my new toy. I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. Try and do this right. Basically, it's just like any other bridge camera. Bloody hell! I'm trying to just pause it. Yeah, that's a song I made in the background or foreground, whatever. But anyway, it's the Fujifilm finepix s2980. It's a baseline. Well, I'd say baseline. It's sort of a low range Fujifilm bridge camera. It's a really nice camera for the price. I mean, I actually thought it would be a lot bigger than it actually is. I mean, it's absolutely bloody tiny. Well, it's not tiny. I mean, you look at something like that, size comparison, Nikon Coolpix. I mean, it's bloody huge. But see, I always wanted an SLR. I could never afford one. I still can't afford one. I got the bridge camera because I thought, well, it's got 18 times zoom. See, 18 times optical zoom. Hold on a minute. The lens is on the wrong set. Yeah, that's a optical fail for you there. It's an 18 times optical zoom lens. Comes with a nifty wee lens cover. Nifty is a real pain in the ass though. It keeps it from getting dirty, but also gets in the bloody way. Yeah, I got a big fingerprint mark in the middle of the lens. It's got 10 settings. It's got the scene recognition auto, which I don't know why I've got scene recognition auto. I don't usually have it on that. Scene recognition auto, SP, which I can't remember what it is. Panorama, which I love. It's sort of almost like the Panasonic Sweep Panorama, but not quite. I mean, it does it automatically, but it's not quite. It's take 3 pictures, well, 2 or 3 pictures, and make a panoramic picture of it. You still have to do them individually, but it takes them itself. And it's got the HD 720p video recording, custom mode, custom manual, aperture priority, shutter speed priority, and programmed. It's also got just standard auto mode, which I have never used. Scene recognition, I already said that. It's got the zoom, the shutter button, obviously. I love this bit. I love this part. Like, press the button at the side of the lens, and get my finger out of the way. The flash pops up. That also switches the flash on. If it's already on, if it's already up though, you just press the right button and it changes settings. But anyway, let's get this beast fired up. It came with the strap as well, and see, it's not too smooth, but that's because the lighting's uneven in my room. But it's pretty smooth. I mean, camera skills are really crap today. Sometimes when I'm doing like moving landscape shots, like if I've got it on scene recognition auto, it will be crap. That's why I usually use shutter priority mode, because I've got it set what I think is perfect, because I used to have it set as a 2000 shutter release. 2000 is the second shutter release, but there was way too little light going into the lens and onto the sensor, so I had to put it down to 1000, and I think it works pretty well. Just picture of my laptop screen. Yeah, it's really snappy as well. It's really quick, and it's not the best, but yeah, I prefer an accurate, quick shot. Like, cause I'm usually on the, I do a lot of taking pictures on the move, so it kind of helps. It runs on 4 AA batteries, and it takes an SDHC card. I think it can take up to either 16 or 32 gigs, but I'm not sure. I've just got an 8 gig in it. It's got tons of different settings. It's got like 3 pages of settings on this one, and it's got all the setup stuff and whatever. But yeah, it's got self timer, ISO, image size, which I've actually got it on small, but I've got it on ISO auto. So yeah, I've got an 8 gig memory card in it. I just put it on large. I've got an 8 gig memory card in it, but it's kinda, I don't know. It's weird because on my Nikon I could get like a couple of thousand pictures on. It's the same size pictures. It's 14 megapixels. So it's my cool pics Nikon, but it seems to get less pictures on the card on this. But I completely wiped it as well. Never mind. Picture quality, finepix color, which basically you got color settings. You got standard, chrome, and black and white. I just keep it on standard. I did a couple of black and white shots, but it's not bad. White balance, sharpness. You got standard, hard, and soft. I just keep it on standard. And in between the next one and whatever, you got photometry, AF mode, and mode, which, yeah. AE, BKT, EV steps. I have no idea what that is because I don't read manuals, because I don't need to, because I as techie, so me doesn't need manuals. Yeah, I was completely ungrammatically correct, and I don't care. What I love about this camera though is it's got an EVF. Oh, you can actually see in the EVF as well. So you can see the EVF is I prefer the EVF. Bloody brilliant. I love EVFs. EVFs are my kind of thing. And then you got like, if you click this button down here, this one, you can change all the settings on the modes. Like in shutter release and shutter priority, you can change the shutter speed and whatever. But I don't know. And it's a really nice camera. I mean, look at the size of the bloody lens. It's huge. Absolutely huge. It's 18 times optical zoom. You've got digital on top of that, but I absolutely detest digital zoom. I absolutely detest it. That's why I'd much prefer doing the video on this camera, but I have to use my video camera, which is terrible compared to this. But yeah, the only problem that I've been hearing about with this camera really is, I don't know if it's with this camera, it was a different model that I watched the review on, but apparently the microphone is literally right there. It's literally right next. It's like, I can't get a finger in. No, it's right under that button to release the flash gun, flash assembly. But you know, it's apparently, if you use optical zoom with the videos, which I do, because usually when I'm doing videos, I take videos of planes going past my house because I live next to a base and whatever. But yeah, but it's a really nice camera. I might do some editing. I'll try and get some pictures. Well, I'll get some pictures in the end of the video to show you how good it is. I mean, it won't be on optimal settings. It's just my optimal settings. I have them different from most people because, well, hey, I'm different. But no, I mean, I'll put some pictures at the end of the video. It's a nice lens cap. It's got a Fujifilm. Came with the strap. I'll show you the battery compartment. Basically, the battery compartment is a real pain in the ass to open, actually. Well, it can be if you not like know what you're doing. But basically, there's a little switch here. I would have thought you just push it out, but there's a little switch. You flick the switch, push it out, it opens. Easy as. It takes 4 AA's. You can put rechargeables. It's not just You can put alkalines, lithium ion, and NIMH batteries in here, because it's got 3 different settings for each kind of battery. And you've got your SD card slot here. I've just got a micro SD and an adapter, but there's one that I never actually used. And over here you've got the piece de resistance. You have a HDMI port and the multi-out port. It's basically the USB and AV out, which is really weird because it's actually one cable. The AV cable and the USB cable is one thing. I think that's really weird. I mean, usually you'd get like separate AV cable, but it's weird. With this camera, I'm using it to record the video of the camera. It came with an HDMI. It's got an HDMI port, and it came with a HDMI cable, which actually fits in here. It also fits in my Android tablet, which is kind of irrelevant because I don't actually know what it is. Anyway, my conclusion is, if you want a good, cheap, fully featured bridge camera, because maybe you can't afford, like me, you can't afford a digital SLR, or you just want something a bit more professional-esque, if that's even a word. If that's a word, then hell, I'm doing good tonight. If you want something that's a bit more professional-ish, or you don't have enough money to get an SLR, or any of those reasons, or like, you know, if you're you don't have enough money to get an SLR or something like that. If you're any of those, then I'd say if you've got a spare 120 quid, go for it. It's a really, really good camera. I mean, I've only had it for about, what, less than a week, but the hell, I absolutely love this camera already. I mean, personally, I am never going to go back to point and shoot. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna go up. I mean, I just got this because, well, my Nikon is a real pain in the ass because I didn't have enough zoom. I just wanted a camera with loads of zoom, but I wanted to get an SLR. I couldn't afford it, so I got this. It's a really good camera for the price. I mean, if you've got a spare 100 quid and you need a new camera, no, 120 quid, you need a new camera, Fujifilm finepix s2980, 2980. Go for it. It's a good camera. Really, really good camera. Tons of different features. I mean, there's 10 modes on here alone, and there's like at least five or six of them are like changeable. Well, in fact, I think no, all of them are changeable in at least some way. I mean, you can even go from HD video to 640 by whatever and smaller, but see, I don't use the HD on this because it seems to have a really, really high compression ratio, meaning it is really high quality apparently, but apparently the audio's crap. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I don't use it for video. It's a picture. It's a camera. I mean, I'm doing a HD video now. I mean, yeah, anyway. Good camera. Need camera. 100 quid. Go for it. You know the drill. Comment, rate, subscribe. Some theme image gone. Play, you retard. Anyway, yeah. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'm Bezen508. It's been a review of the Fujifilm finepix s2980. Ciao.